Alright, ladies and germs, we're going to be seeing if Saintly Lilebette has a chance at even being a solo artist. Let's see. Typically we're going to run this girl to, bring that amazing Slayer buff that she has. At least that's what I'm going to be doing with it a lot of times. But let's see if she can actually hold her own here. This is going to be difficult for her because, let's see what I want to do. High Vitality. This is going to be difficult for her because she doesn't have any allies, and this map does require some crowd control. I think with her S2, though, we have a chance. As long as we can proc it. We'll use this to charge our kit. Hopefully start doing some damage to these damn birds all around us. Love that S2 as soon as it goes off. Those little snowmen are around. Then you can run away, hit that S3. Just going to make it rain on everybody. And then just start throwing S1s, and that should actually be enough to clear some of these damn birds. Oh, we even got a break off on the boss. I mean, yeah, this girl, when she's hot, she's hot. I mean, she straight drops bombs. If you can just charge her kit really quick. Let's see. What do we got on him? Decreased movement speed. That actually does help me win this. It's going to make it harder for that ogre to be able to hit me, so that's cool. The birds went down fairly easy. I do believe that they are weak to ice, though. This thing has an 80% resistance. I am not rocking the Trisla pistol. So this is cool. We just got this ogre stuck here. He's taking like 2 steps at a time. At least that stopped him from walking into my S2, though. Oh, seriously? He can still hit me? We'll just get far away from him. Look at that. She cleared it before we even dropped our S4. Now, of course, I'm doing this by powering her kit up with the UR arc. That is giving her some SC charge right off rip. But I could also honey elixir her. It's gonna do the same damn thing. It's just gonna charge her kit up. So pretty much as long as she has some kit to throw, I mean, she's gonna be able to dominate this. Let's run it again real quick, just to double check what the resistance is on the birds. I thought the birds were a little bit weak to... Oh, actually, I'm sorry. They're only weak to light. Huh. Thought maybe these had... I mean, at least it's like a neutral resistance to ice. So, cool. And the ogre, of course, has that 80%. And actually, we should be able to just cancel a 10 and just start dumping. It's fairly simple. We'll start with our S3, since they're kind of far away. Bunch of S1s, and birds are already dying out. That is crazy. Yo, this girl's attack. I mean, I'm under 3k attack, yo. Under 3k attack. She's not exactly using killers and slayers here. Now, she might have something for that, but she's not actually getting her awesome buff. I don't see it. Let's see. Nullify basic status element. That actually does help with that stun here. Strength boost, fire, attribute damage reduction. Got some fire damage resistance. Woo. Yeah, skill gauge recovery, physical damage protection. Yeah, it is pretty crazy to see a character like this, a sniper class, attack-based character with under 3k attack be able to clear this level just with the sheer amount of DPS that she's throwing down. That is crazy. Oh, we're gonna actually have to work for this one, folks. We didn't bunch up all the birds together and kill them. So let's see. Let's actually play the sniper role. Who's the furthest away? This guy. Oh, you know what? We are gonna want to just run from this guy. Oh no! Oh no! They got me with the shockwave. Okay, we're 1 for 2. We're 1 for 2. Jeez, I really thought we had that one in the bag, but I mean, we are running a sniper solo. This is bound to happen. I'm actually surprised at how tanky she is. I'm surprised at how many hit points they give her. The fact that she can even, take some of these hits from these birds, that's pretty damn impressive. And I'll show you guys what I have on her right now. It's not like I picked out abilities specifically for this level. Like, this is just how I've been running her. So let's see. Let's target these fools in the very back. We'll dump that S3 so it should hit everybody. Oh, and they got me with that lightning. I should be able to take some of those birds out. S2, love that S2. That's what I should concentrate on, the damn birds. Because then I should be able to slow the ogre down. No, don't run towards him. There we go. There we go. As long as we're actually applying our ability kit and not wasting it, just bunching these guys up together, we should be alright here. Especially if we can keep that ogre from, Damn! Are you kidding me? We were halfway across the screen. You know what? I got something for that. It's called High Vitality, fool. This is cool. This might actually help me survive if I could actually get the ability off. But this should heal me and increase my hit point pool. Did he interrupt it? Increase an allies. Oh, so it's not going to work on me. Well, I didn't think about that. We're just going to have to use good old-fashioned proud force. Shouldn't be too bad, though, because we can kind of get far away from him. Let's run back. We should be able to dump some of our kit from here. Oh, he was actually even looking stunned. Cool, that slow seems to actually like stop him in his tracks. Pretty awesome. Like, are you ever gonna reach us? No. Oh no, he's charging that damn hammer. Okay. Alright, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Pretty cool, considering she's gonna be empowering a character, and then you're going to just get to add her damage to whatever party that you're making. It's impressive. I mean, it's really impressive. The fact that she can walk through here on her own. A lot better than Dern can. That's for sure. And that's funny because Dern can damage cap like 3 times as high as her, but he just has no way of dealing with the crowd control. We can try it on hard. I think this is going to be much more difficult. Let's see if we can just barely scrape our way through here. I think for running hard on this level solo, I might have to equip the Trisla gun. Let's see. I think Moonsaber will actually help here. They're about to cut into me like hardcore. Alright, let's see. So the ogre, yeah, we're used to those resistances. The damn birds. You know, I can deal with that. They still have like a neutral ice resistance. So here we go. They already interrupted my S2 before I could get it off. Bam. S3 is just going to hit everybody. Run away a little bit. See if we can get an S2 off. I really do wish that it would, oh no, you know, the glow is going to kill me. That's what's going to kill me. I cannot see what the hell's going on because he's glowing in my face. Alright. Yeah, the S2 works really good if you're stuck in a corner somewhere because it only takes a second to get that thing off, and if you do, it's going. It's as good as gold. It's cast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I might need like full metal hugger here. So I can counter that stun. She already has something like that built in. I don't know if that will stack. It's something that I definitely want to try on her to see if I can use full metal hugger on top of what she already has to ignore 2 status ailments in a row. I don't think it'll work like that, but I haven't exactly had a chance to test it. It would be useful, especially for something like this. But the fact of the matter is, she's still kind of getting through this map, so I think she could even clear it on hard. That is damn impressive. We'll look at her after this run, even if I don't win, even though I'd like to. What was really effing me up, yo? I can't really... I don't feel like I'm actually using Moonsaber until I kill some of these birds off and I can start using my basic attack. Because really what I need to do here is just crowd control, hit the damn birds, and try to run away. Oh, that's not good, folks. That S3 is good, though. Oh, they're just, oh, right back into that corner. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm going to have to run it again. That was just a bad luck run. I mean, their crowd control just went off perfectly. They were just like feeding me into that effing hammer. That was just not fair. Like, they literally just bounced this girl around to her death. I can't go out like that. No, we're going to beat it on hard. I can't go out like that. We'll look at her right after this. I'm sure you guys got an extra couple minutes if you've made it this far. I'm sorry. It's getting the better of me. It's getting the better of me. I got to do this for Mother Russia. All right. Do you think the magic barrier was helping? Because those spells that they cast, you cannot get away from that shit. Like, I need to be able to run up and down, damn it. And throw my... Oh, cool. That was kind of cool. I threw my S3, and it got interrupted, and it still went off. And look at this. She's throwing the S1 diagonally now. We were set up nice. We're getting some hits in. We're far away. Let's throw that S3. Oh, the S3 did go off. Here's the S2, and we broke this fool. Cool. I actually think I have something in the kit for that. That's actually kind of helping us out. Holy shit, son. That just about annihilated us anyway, yo. That's terrible. And I can't use my S1. We got... No. No, rah. You know what? I think this is achievable. I'm not going to run it again right now. I'll go back in and clear it on my own. Just because I want to be able to do it. But, yo, I've put the challenge up before. Go ahead and try to run this on hard with a solo. It's not easy to do. That's why I started on normal, which is level 80, and then now I'm doing hard, which is level 95. Try to solo this. It's actually a pretty hard fight. And I benchmark here, yo. So Maja can clear this with spells. Angela can clear this with spells. You know what? Even A2 has a hard time in here. She can get caught up and bounced around because of how much crowd control there is here. And 2B as well. I could try to run my androids, which are decked the hell out right now. And they're probably going to have the same success rate in here soloing as Lilebette. Guys, that's insane. Think about that. That is insane. Alright, my A2 has like a 70,000 damage cap that she's hitting for. She's going to be hitting those birds consistently for 50,000 damage, but it's still, the crowd control catches up to her, and she gets taken out, right? My androids are also at 110 SC, or 100 or whatever, right? And this girl is technically outdoing them. Now, that's pretty insane. Here's what she has equipped. We're at 78 SC. Not anything too amazing here. We do have Breaker. We have Breaker on her, so I think that is how, that's how Homeboy was getting hurt, or broken so quickly. The Ogre. I also have Demon's Throne. When Special Gauge is full, you know, that is 6 SC, and I'm not using that in this fight. So I can totally trim down her SC and take abilities that I'm actually going to use, like take 6 more SC worth of hit points instead of taking Demon's Throne, because I'm not even charging my S4 on that map, right? So I have SC to free up here in case I want to do something else. And so yeah, I'm fairly certain that this girl's going to be able to walk through the hard difficulty, which is just insane. It's just insane. So the fact that she can do that much damage to get through here, right? And she's also going to be empowering somebody up. That's crazy. That is crazy. I didn't think she was going to be doing this much damage. I knew she was going to be like pretty good at damage, but wow, she is like a top tier damager on top of the buff that she gives, right? And since she is like a good candidate for the Trisla pistol, then it doesn't even matter if you're fighting something that has 200 resistance to ice. It just doesn't even matter, because as long as she has that pistol, she's going to ignore that ice resistance. So she's kind of locked in to ice element, unless you get her that damn gun. So sounds like a good combo. This is what I'm rocking right now, and it's working pretty good. All fairly easy gear to get, right? Nothing too exciting. So yeah, this is her, right? She's running around at 2,900 strength. That's insane, guys. Okay, my A2 that's going in there, she's gonna have, like I said, a hard time clearing that, and she's got like damn near 6,000 attack, because my androids are at like, you know, 110 SC. So this girl is at 79. She's only at a +4 bonus. She's got no business being in there clearing that map on hard, and I know she can clear it. I know she can clear it. So that's insane. That is insane. She's a very, very strong character in the meta right now. I didn't expect this. I honestly thought she was going to go in there and bomb, because she's a support character. Like, I really thought it was going to be like Durin again. And that was going to be acceptable, guys, because this isn't her primary function, I don't think. You know, having that support and empowering somebody else. I mean, really think about the damage this girl's doing. If you factor in the damage that she's creating by increasing somebody else's killer and slayer damage, plus add the damage that she's doing from her insane kit, and she's got to be adding more damage to a party than anybody else if you set the party up right. So that's insane. This girl, really crazy, and works very well with Moonsaber. If you proc Moonsaber on her, she'll start healing by like the thousands. It's crazy. I didn't really get a chance to use it much against the birds, because I mean, it's kind of hard to do anything when they're in your face. It's very impressive. Like, that's another thing too. I could take Moonsaber off of her. I could take a couple things off of her, shave 10 SC easily, and I can also add a lot more SC to this girl. I mean, if I had 20 more SC to add to her right now, she would just be off the effing chain, son. So, gotta say, Saintly Lilebette is very surprisingly rocking the damage meta right now. Very impressive. Very impressive. Didn't see it coming. Honestly, I thought her damage would be like at least one tier lower, is what I'm saying, just because her support is so good at adding damage that way. So I didn't see this coming. Pretty cool. Congratulations to everybody that got this girl. She will be making appearances in the party, because you will be using her to pump up that Slayer and to get all the damage off of her. Damn. I just wish she ran better with Ruto. I honestly feel like if I could somehow get a combo going where I could use my Ruto as a healer, and maybe run a mage and somehow get my Slayer bonus on the mage instead of Ruto. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that though. So this actually gives me a reason to use Theria, right? Because then you could run Theria as your healer instead of Ruto, which most people are going to do anyway, and that's not going to affect where the Slayer is getting allocated as much as running Ruto. I'm sure Ruto's going to have some sort of decent attack. It's going to be... Ruto's attack is probably going to be higher than Angela's, is what I'm saying. So he's going to take the buff over Angela or Maja. And I would want to give the Slayer buff to them to use it for their magic Slayers. So that's kind of the way that I'm looking at it. But then, like I said, it gives me a reason to actually use Theria, because Theria is less likely to steal this girl's buff. So very cool option, and it's nice to actually see her be able to solo. And just think of how much more effective this girl is when you put anybody else in front of her. Like, I was running some other stuff where I was running her with Prim. I would name giving with Prim just to get Lilibette's stats higher, right? To actually get her over 3,000 attack. And then Prim would actually act as a tank. All she would have to do is hold the enemies up for 1 second, and then this girl can start dropping her kit, and the enemies are frozen where they're at, and they're taking so much damage and getting stunned that Prim actually survives by the grace of this girl's DPS. All you need is one hero to stop the enemies halfway down the screen, even if it's just for a second. Right, we're talking about Prim here. She doesn't exactly have great defensive stats. I mean, the enemies swarm her for 1 second and they kill her. Well, with this girl, it was actually manageable, right? She can do so much damage that as long as that enemy stops to fight Prim for just 1 second, they're getting annihilated, and they're never even getting close to Lilebette. And then, of course, she's getting her huge damage boost because the enemy is at least half a screen away from her. And that damage boost is highly applicable, and you can see it proccing. It's nice to see the damage change as enemies are further away. You can just see your crits going up. You know, I was getting like 3 times as much damage from across the screen. It was one of the first things I was testing. You know, I was critting for 400 up to like 1200 when they were actually far apart. So there's a whole ton of damage that this girl has access to just by putting distance between her and her enemy, and that's going to be very easy to do when you have her in a party of 3, right? You can just run somebody else up there, keep her in the back, and just let her absolutely destroy everybody with not just the crazy damage and freeze, but the crowd control. That S3 hits everybody around. The S2 keeps people away from her, and the S1 is spammable and highly annoying and just bad to deal with. I think the S1 is the one that breaks your movement. That was actually pretty effective against that ogre. So when she has that charge and she can just throw it over and over and over and over again, it's absurd. It really is, or there's no way that she would be able to deal with these birds on this level. I'm very impressed by that, I have to say. So, kind of surprised over here. Just more happiness and joy for everybody that had a little bit of luck and managed to pull this girl off the banner. Very cool, very cool. And she is a Christmas character, so she will be back next year with Saintly Ray. I would just die if they made Ray a saint. And actually, I'm kind of glad they did this. This is our first tier 3 character. I call it a tier 3 character because it's the first character to have a 3rd form. So this is cool. This is cool. They're not done making the original crew of Last Cloudia. We will have holiday edition characters. Maybe we'll get a Valentine's Day Ray that's limited AF and does heart damage. I don't know. I don't know. But we do know now that a character can have more than 2 forms. So you would really think that they would introduce this around Halloween time, but instead we got Christmas. So I'm cool with it. Saintly Ray, can't wait to see what that's all about. Adis, make it happen, damn it. So hope you enjoyed. I'll see you out there. Peace.